Good evening, and welcome to the 2023 GEA EcoBall. I am Thomas Martin, and on behalf of GEA, I want to thank you for joining us for this celebration of conservation and environmental leadership.
I'm proud to be here tonight, to be a part of this. Having been a part and seeing this from the birth of this ball, and to see that this great crowd and things that are being done, and for us to focus on the opportunities, whether it's the tree giveaways, the other opportunities that are making that lasting impact on the future, that those that come after us will look back and say that we were good stewards for the resources as we enjoy them.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for this honor. I have no idea what I have done to deserve it, but I believe that this is actually an opportunity to join the conversation about environmental stewardship and education here in the state of South Carolina.
Our beautiful First Lady, Peggy McMaster, is our environmental champion this year. Thank you. Please stand. We'd like to recognize him now as one of our environmental champions. Thank you, General Grimsley. Please come up and be recognized. You could not imagine a better leader to recognize as one of our environmental champions and our good friend, Director Dwayne Parrish. Thank you, and God bless you.
I was first appointed in this position. I said, I've got one of the greatest jobs in the world. I get to sell the state of South Carolina. I mean, how good is that? Some of those of you that have been to some state parks, and Tom has been to all of them, and certainly that SC7 that goes through in July that he talks about, those 100,000 acres in our state are some of the prettiest places in the world. He's mentioned a couple of the Jocassee Gorges and the H Basin, but I'll tell you, part of the mission I made when I first started was to get more people in our parks to realize just how beautiful our state is. And you've heard it here already, from the mountains to the sea. We're so blessed with what we have in South Carolina. I'm truly blessed to have a very supportive governor. Thank you, Governor McMaster. A very supportive legislature, the members who are here from the legislature, who helped make the state parks a lot of what they are today.
Our great speaker, Merle Smith, was not here. He did send a video that we'll show. He will be one of our 2 legislators of the year, and somebody who's worked very diligently on our behalf on conservation and continues to be a great leader.
I want to thank you for recognizing me as 2023 GEA Legislator of the Year Award. It is with great honor that I accept this recognition. You for what you do for our great state. You make it a better place to live, work, and raise a family, and for people to enjoy our beautiful natural resources. So thank you very much for this recognition.
Representative Celeste Davis is a member of the South Carolina House of Representatives. We appreciate all you're doing for our great state, both on the trail and in the State House. Thank you, God bless you. Please come up as our GEA Legislator of the Year.
So I am delighted, I am honored to be with all of you here this evening. All of these great warriors for conservation and preserving what we love about South Carolina. So thank you very much, and you all have a nice evening.
Since being in our South Carolina General Assembly, that we can in fact have economic and environmental sustainability as concurrent goals. We appreciate all that you're doing. We'd like to recognize you along with Jim Fowler as our Lifetime Achievement Award winner for the Global Eco Adventure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
President Alexander, members of the General Assembly, thanks for being here and being leaders in your own right across the state. I think we need to be good stewards, and I think we are. And organizations like this that help empower us as citizens of the earth to work together, not just in the United States of America, but work together with our partners around the world to make sure we clean up our oceans, and we clean up our rivers, and we clean up our atmosphere so that our world would be better than what we experience right now. It'll be better than what we have today for posterity and future generations. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to talk. And
Presentation, really fortunate in South Carolina because of our governor to have the first director of the Office of Resilience. It's hard to stay at home anymore because the nation recognizes his expertise. I just want to say thank you, but we have one photo op because we have a guest here that flew in from Syria. He is the star of his own TV show now. He was the star in a previous HBO documentary called Generation Kill. Rudy Reyes is here from Syria, who's starring now in SAS Who Dares Wins. And we want to recognize Rudy with our Iron Man and ask that he please come back on SC7. And finally, for the best of the night, you're present, and you'll be able to tell your children and grandchildren that you were alive when the greatest conservation in the history of this country lived. So, Governor, we cannot thank you. We cannot exaggerate enough with the imprint that you're putting on this state for the friendship and the leadership that you have demonstrated through your acts. Our economy is booming, and our ecology has never been better protected. Thank you. Please rise for the greatest governor in the history of this country.
We are built on three strong pillars. One is educational strength, one is our economic strength, and the other is our environmental strength. And they're all intertwined like the roots in a live oak tree. If you cut one, the other two won't pull us through. So it's up to us. It's up to us. So I believe it is our job, those of us in this room, there are not enough of us in here, but I would challenge us that you will never find, anywhere you go again, to find more talent in one room this size, more ability, more know-how, more determination, more experience than we have right in this room right now. So we got work to do. We're blessed with the greatest place to live in the whole world. We got to get to work now. Thank you.